Alright guys, this is part 3 of my second episode. Part 3 of my second episode. I told you guys in the last 2 episodes that this was being divided into like 5 parts. So if you haven't watched the first part or the second part, go watch those 2 right now because this is continuing from it. So last time, my last part, which was part 2, I spoke about horror movies and horror remakes and why I enjoy the old horror movies better. Well, now I'm going to be talking about why I think that horror movies are starting to get like dumb now. I mean, stupider with each one. I mean, back in the 80s, some of them might have been stupid and cheesy, but not as dumb as they are now. Believe me. So, I might start talking about urban legends in this episode too, a little more. I want to try getting that out. I want to try telling people about urban legends, because I'm like obsessed with that stuff. But if I don't, then I get to it in the next part. So without, let's talk about horror movies and how they're stupid now. Now, let me just start off by saying I don't think every horror movie that's being made now is stupid or dumb. I just think most of them are. I mean, look at Saw. The first 3 were good. I enjoyed the first 3. After that, the 4th one, I stopped watching after the 4th because now it's just getting stupid and dumber with each one. The 6th one has healthcare in there, apparently, from what I've heard, which is stupid idea. The 7th one's being shot in 3D. The 8th one and 9th one, they're planning to make. So, next 3 years, we're gonna have like 7, 8, 9. Which is stupid. Maybe I think you should end it with the 7th one. They should have ended it with the 3rd one. But they're just greedy for money. And we all know what. Yeah, most horror movies now are dumb. I mean, most horror movies that are made now just rely on either blood, sex, or a girl going to take their shirt off. And if you think I'm wrong, you think I'm wrong. I don't care, but you know, that's the truth. Go watch a new horror movie, like any recent horror movie in the recent years. Friday the 13th, the remake. I'm not saying it's good. I'm sorry. I'm not saying it's bad because I enjoyed it, but it rely on girls mostly. I mean, there's a lot of nudity in that movie, so rely on girls a lot. I liked it. I liked that movie. Don't get me wrong. And then we have horror movies that are just plain stupid to begin with. The Blair Witch Project, and I know some people are probably going to bash me for this, but I don't really care because this is only my opinion. So if you don't like it, you don't like it. Go watch some other video. Yeah, the Blair Witch Project was a stupid idea. They said it was based on a true story when in fact it wasn't. They even came out saying it wasn't based on a true story a couple of years later. And if you don't believe me, go on Wikipedia or go on IMDb and all that other websites. They can tell you. It wasn't based on a true story. They were only trying to scare people. And people who got scared of that movie should go watch The Exorcist now. That's what a scary movie should be like. Not this shit Blair Witch Project. And if you guys didn't heard, they're making a Blair Witch Project 3. I think it's going to be called The Shit Project. The Shit Witch Project. By the way, that's not the real title. I was just making a joke about it, but they are making a sequel. Paranormal Activity. That was an okay movie. Not scary. I mean, the ending kind of made me jump. Not really a scary movie, but at least it was okay. At least it wasn't stupid and dumb. And yeah, I think Paranormal Activity should be left as a standalone movie, not making a sequel to it like they did with the Saw franchise. I mean, Paranormal Activity 2 from Paramount's supposed to be coming this year or next year or something like that. But I don't know how they can make a sequel to it, and as far as I'm concerned, it's just a stupid idea. Then we have horror movies that should have never been made. I've been watching horror movies since the age of 12. Some of them are so stupid, some of them are so funny. The horror movies are stupid and funny ain't because they have funny jokes in there. It's because it's so fun to laugh at those movies. It's not even funny. I mean, without the cheesy movies from the 80s, I actually like those movies. I like the cheesy movies in the 80s. I don't care if they're bad or horrible, but I can get a good laugh from them. You know, whether it's about killer cheerleaders or whatever, I can get a good laugh. But the horror movies are made today that are trying to rip off 80s horror films or trying to remake them aren't going to succeed unless they stick to the original. And I'm hoping Nightmare on Elm Street does that, but it looks good, Nightmare on Elm Street remake, but I'm hoping they don't screw it up and that they don't do a piss poor job on it, or else I am going to be pissed, because Freddy is awesome. And Robin Englund is the only Freddy. He's the best. But I think Jackie Earl Hay was going to be a good replacement. Anyway, the point I'm trying to make and the point I'm trying to say is that Hollywood should come up with original ideas for horror movies. I mean, come on. We have a whole bunch of urban legends out there that would make for good horror movies. Then we have Unsolved Mysteries, which you can watch a couple of episodes of that, and some of those episodes turn them into, like, a horror movie with, you know, make a lot of money because people like to be scared. People want to see something original, not something that's been done before, like Friday the 13th. That's been done, God knows how much. That has like 10, 11 sequels plus the remake. So that's like 12 movies. Plus Friday the 13th Part 2, the sequel to the remake, which is going to be the 13th film in the series. So, if Hollywood wants to, you know, keep on remaking these horror movies, fine. That's okay with me. I don't really care. But if they were smart, because the remakes for horror movies are obviously gonna run out eventually, and people are gonna get fed up with it and not go end up seeing it because they saw the original, so there's no point in seeing the remake. And so Hollywood should come up with something original. I mean, I can come up with something original, and I'm only 15. It's stupid, man. Hollywood's pretty stupid now. I want to be a movie director when I'm over here, and I promise you guys, if I ever become one, because I want to be a horror movie director, yeah, make something original. Yeah, so that's my point on the horror movies and whatnot. Now, I want to start talking about urban legends. But this ain't going to be like fall. I mean, I'm going to have to continue in my next episode, which is going to be part 4. So yeah, urban legends have started a long time. It goes back a long time. I mean, there's been urban legends since God knows when. Some of them are true and some of them are not. Bloody Mary, not true, and I don't care what you guys think. It is not true. I tried it thousands of times, and it's bullshit. Candyman, I know this is a little off topic, but Candyman got the story from Bloody Mary and about racism. So, just for you guys to know, if you didn't already. Anyway, urban legends are scary sometimes, chilling, and you know, really good. I like reading urban legends, but some of them aren't true, and chain letters kind of count as urban legends, so I just want to get this off my chest. I'm going to be talking about chain letters in the next part as well, but chain letters aren't real, guys. I've been sent thousands of these. People spam me with these all the time, and it kind of pisses me off now. I got one about Mickey Mouse killing me at 12 o'clock if I didn't send it, and I'm still alive, and that never happened. I mean, chain letters aren't real, and I know you guys are going to be, some people will be scared thinking they're real, but they're not. Anyway, guys, see you in part 4. Talk to you later, and have a good day. Part 4 might be coming later today, so thanks for watching. Bye, guys.